What's up, dudes? Got another X-Plus review here. It's the brand new 25cm MechaGodzilla 74 with the secret, not so secret base. Alright, so typical 25cm box with your mumbo jumbo. And that's why don't be a jackass with your stuff. Anyway, moving on. So that was the box. It's all the same. Okay? Talk about the base first. The secret base. Over there, MG. Okay, so this base. Look at that. It's packaging. See? This is what actually goes in the box. And if you look closely, you can see the twist ties as to where they went through the secret base to hold MechaGodzilla in place in the base. Okay? So it's painted with a glossy looking brown rocky texture to it. There's not much to really say about this. It's kind of cheap, it's kind of cheesy, but you know, hey, this is Godzilla talking about. It is cheesy in a very good way. So I don't like the fact that it looks glossy. It looks like we went into a cavern in Tennessee in the mountains and we were on one of those boat rides underneath the ground. All glossy looking rocks and stuff. So maybe that's the... I have to watch the movie again. I haven't watched it in a little bit. So maybe that's what it looked like. I don't remember. But, you know, I kind of think this stinks because it's the packaging. So the idea was to make it look like MechaGodzilla's in the underground base from Godzilla vs. MechaGodzilla. Okay? That's the idea. Too bad they didn't come with a couple, you know, I don't know, walkways or something, or what. I gotta see, you know, whatever else was there, because you put them on your shelf and there's no bottom. It's just the bottom of the shelf or whatever you got them sitting on. So that's the base. You know, it's okay. Plastic, all right? So let's talk about the figure. Overall, this MechaGodzilla figure is pretty damn badass. I will say, you know, for the second MechaGodzilla 74 to 25cm scale, this is well done. The paint job is pretty good. I would say it looks a little bit better as far as paint job goes compared to the other 25cm MechaGodzilla 74. They're obviously in two different poses. I'll bring them down for a quick reference. Quick reference. Come here. Okay, so as you can see, this is previous. Shh! Shut up out there! I'm recording! Freaking no consideration, some people. Anyway, so this is the earlier MechaGodzilla 74 release. This is the new one. As you can see, there's a height difference because this one is slouched, while this one is standing straight up because, remember, he's supposed to be in shutdown mode, you know, not in operating use because he's in the base. So he's just relaxing. You know, as you can see, that one's resting on his tail. This one's got his tail up. Okay? So paint job's a little bit different. This is more metallic, more robotic looking. This one's a little bit duller gray. So that's the differences. Okay? Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay? Alright. I always say okay a lot. Alright. For movement, articulation, whatever you want to call it, the arms move up and down. They move at the elbow joints. The hands at the wrist rotate. Both arms. Rotation there. Wrists. The neck. You move the neck side to side. Head completely all the way around. Spin that head. If you're going fast enough, you maybe create that shield that he did, you know. The torso. Spins at the torso. Legs. Legs move. Spin those legs. Okay? They also move at the knees, just below the knees. And the feet rotate. No articulation in the tail or movement. For this figure, we talked about tails in one of our previous live streams. The tail. Get your hair dryer and heat up the rear end, the ass section of MechaGodzilla. Oh, wait. Well, I don't even remember what part I had to put on. No, wait. This was already on. You actually had to put on this piece here. So heat up this section of the tail. Man, see, that's how good the seam is. I only did it really quick when I did it. You can't even tell where the seam is. You'd have to know and look real hard because it's almost seamless. See what I did there? Okay? Okay. Alright, but anyway, you heat up the section of the body that you're putting the tail on. Do not heat up the actual tail itself. It'll make it too squishy, and then you have almost a hard time pushing it on. So heat up the body section. Heat up the body section that you put the tail into. It'll make this so much easier for you guys. Alright. Jim Jenkins on the X-Plus Collectors Group noticed that this red part here, unlike other MechaGodzilla 25 centimeter figures, they're painted. On this one, it's actually a plastic piece, which it gives it a nice shimmer to it, and it stands out much more than just being painted red, okay? Okay, so that's a nice little detail. Detail, let's talk about detail. X-Plus does not disappoint in this department. Here we have MechaGodzilla figures sporting every ounce of detail. We got rivets, we got creases, because it is the costume they're recreating here. We have all kinds of detail across the face, right down to the eye texture, even in the mouth, the missiles in the mouth. Check that out, isn't that awesome? It's pretty damn cool. Another feature here is I have this open. You've noticed I've had it open since we started, because it's kind of a pain in the butt to get it open. But the flap here for his chest laser is open, and you have in there the laser beam. Now, if you didn't notice, this is the standard edition of this figure. I did not get the Rick Boy because I'm not too keen on all the light-up features that X-Plus is throwing in all the figures. So the Rick Boy edition of this figure comes with light-up eyes and a light-up chest laser. Lights up on the chest. And one thing I noticed I did not like when I saw the Rick Boy edition is the plug for the battery pack goes in over here. So it's in a very odd spot because now you have a battery pack drooping down with a cable, you know, the little cord. And I'm like, oh, come on, that's so distracting from the look of the figure. But, you know, whatever. I do like the fact that the eyes light up. That looks cool. I don't really care about the chest laser. So, whatever, you know, to each their own. I do have a couple light up ones. One here and one's coming soon. Anyway. So that was the Rick Boy. And the secret base. Obviously, everybody gets a secret base. Not so secret base. Again, this is in 25 centimeter scale, so this is about 10 inches tall. Make sure when you balance him, you get him balanced right. This is almost like the newest King Caesar figure that we got. So he almost wants to lean forward, but you know you might have to mess with the legs to get him standing up more up straight instead of leaning forward, because then you're going to fall off the shelf unless you hit him like I did. Okay? Okay. Alright. So, I think that wraps it up. My opinion, I like the figure. The base is kind of cheesy. I was a little skeptical before I got this. You know, I was like, am I going to like it? Am I not? Blah, 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 blah. But, you know, I'm pretty happy with it. It's definitely a keeper. Alright. Any questions, hit me up in the comment section. I don't usually ask the subscribers. But if you guys like my stuff, subscribe. If not, just keep watching my stuff. I don't care. Talk to you guys later. Check us out on the X-Plus Collectors Group on Facebook. Check out John Stanowski's webpage, KaijuAddicts.com. Check it out. Okay? Got that? KaijuAddicts.com. And remember, buy vinyl, fresh vinyl.